Okay, now I think this is gonna be my last video for today lah. Sebab I penat tak larat. I just want to make dinner. I'm gonna cook spaghetti for myself tonight for dinner. Okay, now I saw this one quote from Facebook update. One of the guy was like saying that, when a woman leaves, she will never come back, but men will always come back. Huh? I'm kind of like very interested to really go deeper into this topic. Actually, I cakap dengan you terus terang, it's true. It is true. Men will always come back. Man, you dump the guy, or the guy dumps you, or whatever, he will always come back. Especially if he is so insecure and he thinks that he cannot find a better woman. You understand? Huh? But if he is like if he's the alpha male who actually got a lot of options, he might not come back. Yeah, but very rarely. 99% of guys are the normal insecure guys. Only 1% is the alpha male. These are the alpha that actually a lot of women comes to me for coaching for. Because these are the guy, when he fucks with you, when he plays with you, when he's so uncertain, he give mixed signals and everything, that is where a lot of girls come for coaching. Otherwise, you don't need coaching. Faham tak? There are these kind of videos, okay? Now, there's a lot of truth in that. Kita perempuan, we will actually live emotionally first. Your body is still there, but your emotion, you start not care about him, but you still there. You are still in the house. I give you an example, my own marriage. After like how many years of divorce, and now he's already remarried. Thank God for that, he remarried. Now I'm going back memory lane. What happened in my marriage, and why I say that statement is true. In my marriage, we have not been sleeping together in the same bed for I think 4-5 years before the divorce. Just imagine, we have not been sleeping in the same bed. He sleeps with my youngest son, and I sleep with my older son. Different room. Okay, so he comes only for the sex lah, of course lah kan. When that happens, I started not caring much about him, because I started thinking, what the hell? Are we actually just friends, but we are actually in the same house? I noticed also he started treating me like friends, because you know why? He humiliated me in front of his friends. He thinks that I'm one of his guy friend. He doesn't think that I'm a wife that needs protection. You faham tak? He humiliates me in front of his family member during dinner and everything. So I'm like thinking, he already started thinking that I'm one of his guy friend. You faham tak? But little that I realized, I started leaving him emotionally first, in terms of feelings, how I see him. I started seeing all these things. You faham tak? That's why I cakap dengan you, when you are married with someone, you want to have a happy marriage. You girls, first, there's always consistency. You must be looking for that consistency. Meaning what? Always, loving, whatever, hugging each other, sleeping each other, regular sex and everything. And the number 2 is self-respect. You respect each other. You do not put the other down in front of other people. You do not treat your wife as like your friend, your guy friend. That kind of stuff. I felt that. In fact, when he came to me for sex, I had to pretend that he's Brad Pitt or Johnny Depp that is fucking me at that time, for me to enjoy myself. Otherwise, I don't even want to fuck him. I cakap terus terang dengan you, I understand fully Why kita perempuan, kita physical, physically I'm still there in his house at that time. Hmm? But the moment when I want out. When the moment I want out, the first thing that comes into his mind, he thinks I have another boyfriend. Itu je fikir. Because you know why? I already started paying attention to him. He thinks that I'm paying attention elsewhere. Sebenarnya aku tak ada pun. I don't even have a boyfriend. I wanted out. I told him I separated. I packed my things and everything. Masa tu, at that time, he actually went down to the swimming pool together with my kids. I packed my things. I put everything in the car. I took whatever I needed. I straight away ran off. He looked for me. I think during that separation period, he was crazy. I cakap dengan you, because he's begging. He came to my house. He knows where I live because we are still sharing the children. He came to my house. He's like, he doesn't want to leave. He smoked the cigarette. I think one whole box, 20 sticks. Smoking and smoking and smoking. He keeps on kata macam he's sort of like saying that how he regrets, doing all those shit to me. But that time, I have no feelings for him anymore. I don't even pity him, to be honest with you. I don't even feel sorry for him that he feels that way. You imagine, because I already left him emotionally. I don't really care about him anymore. You faham tak? But men will always come back. Men will always come back, no matter what. I cakap dengan you, 1 whole year, kau tak silap I think about 1.5 year, he is begging. Even he bought one Mercedes C300 just to impress me. You just imagine. He bought that Mercedes C300 just to impress me. He came masa tu he came to my condo at the lobby. He pick up my children my kids, and then he was like, smile. I said, wow, new car. I said, how much do you have to pay for this? And he said, about around 3,000 a month. And I'm like, okay, good for you. And then he said, well, this is also for you, he said. I'm like, for me? I don't want anything from you. Enough, you already screwed up my life, kan, for 10 years. I'm sharing my experience with you girls. I cakap dengan you, a woman, sebab tu lelaki, kalau lelaki treat kita macam sial, I tahu, one day you will leave. But when you leave, you already scarred. Faham? Your wounds will be so big that it's very difficult to stitch back. And it will take a long time to heal. That's the reason why I make all these videos, so that you girls, you know what to look for and you don't have to suffer. Because kita perempuan, macam I tak tahu orang lain, but like me, when my marriage failed, it took me years for me to actually really mend myself and really be confident to date again. I'm telling the truth, because I would rather be single than in a very fucked up relationship. I don't want that, because I don't want, if the guy come to me and he has that kind of resemblance towards, in terms of his attitude, in terms of what he say, how he say it, even if he has close resemblance to my ex, I would just snap up. Bye, goodbye. I don't want you, because he reminds me of a monster. You faham tak? Because I look at my ex too as a monster. Doesn't matter how cute a monster can be, buying a Mercedes, blah 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 blah. Doesn't matter how cute he can be, but he used to be a monster in my life. He's a very toxic guy. Nampak? I don't want. Kau buatlah apa sekalipun. Ramai perempuan cakap, kalau kau bawa Mercedes, kereta besar, kau ada duit, kau ada title, kau kerja Petronas, perempuan mesti nak kat kau. Fine. That's why the woman who actually married him now is looking. Tak sampai 2 bulan kahwin, they got married somewhere, I think 2 years ago. Tak sampai 2 bulan kahwin, that woman, the new wife, already asked him to buy a house, a big house for them, 5 rooms if I'm not mistaken. because my son, my eldest son, told me. And I'm like, wow, good for you. Finally, you found a gold digger, because I'm not a gold digger. Okay, I'm the type of woman, even though I look like this, I'm high maintenance, but guess what? All this high maintenance is not the guy's money, it's my money. I work for my own money. So I don't care. I don't need your money. Because I don't need your money, I'm not materialistic. I don't really care about money so much because I can have my own money. Faham tak? Nampak tak? Huh? But other women are different. Lelaki ceng, oh single. Ha. Dia dah divorce tu. Wife dia apa semua, ex-wife dia apa semua, dia dah divorce, dia ada anak dia orang. Oh, single, bawa Mercedes, kerja Petronas. Wow. So attractive. Padan muka kau. Tu je I cakap. Sebab tu I cakap dengan you. Woman, we know ourselves very well. We will live emotionally first. Kalau kita dah start rasa tak caring, kita dah start rasa tak caring apa semua, kita akan belah. When kita belah, kita takkan toleh dah. There's no U-turn. Because kita perempuan, kita tahu benda tu. But, I'm doing all this video. You know why? I don't want you to suffer. It took you years. I don't want you to take a long time for you to heal. Because you know why? That is the reason why I'm teaching you about self-respect. I'm teaching you about how to create your own boundaries. So that you know why? You are hurt-proof. Not many guys can hurt you. You faham tak? Because when you are hurt, when you feel pain, it's going to take some time for you to heal. You cannot get back on the horse and start riding again. No. You have to heal your wound first. You faham tak? It's going to take a long time. Sebab tu, jangan bazir masa. You jangan membazir masa dengan lelaki yang tak respect you. You jangan bazir masa dengan lelaki yang tak ready. Jangan. You faham tak apa cakap? Find the right one. Find the right guy for you who actually can fulfill your life purpose. Who actually can fulfill your fantasy. You faham tak? Everybody have fantasy. You faham tak? Be a healthy person. Be a healthy human being. I have been there. 10 years I wasted. And the only thing that I didn't regret with my marriage with my ex is my 2 boys. That one I tak regret. My 2 boys, that one I tak regret. But the rest I really regret. How he treated me, how I put up with all the shit, how devalued I am. Sampai satu ketika he in fact thinks that I'm one of the guy friends that he can joke around and mess around with. Dia malukan I depan kawan. You imagine if I was in a position where I value self-respect, he wouldn't have done that to me. Nampak? Things will be different. Might be I might still be married to him until today. Faham tak? But because I didn't learn about self-respect, I only learned all this psychology thing only after I divorced my ex-husband. Because I have a lot of questions in my head that I need answers. That is where I learned. I dig into books. I dig into coaching videos. I dig into relationship, why it works, why it doesn't work. I dig into astrology. I dig into tarot reading. I dig into divination. Anything you call it that is related to human behavior. I dig everything. You faham tak? It took quite a long journey for me to be here right now. And today, I'm ready to date again. Seriously. And I'm wiser in terms of choosing. So I need you girls to be the same also. Remember, ingat we are emotional creature. It's something biological. It's something memang kita tak boleh nak avoid. Benda tu something yang bukan yang jadi letak macam ni. No, it's actually, this is you. Kita manusia, we are woman, we are beautiful, we are Venus. We are beauty and money. You faham tak? Venus represents beauty and money. We are beautiful. Each one of you are beautiful in your own way. So if you have self-respect, you will become much more beautiful. You trust me, I cakap dengan you. 1 year from now, watch all my videos. 1 year from now, you're gonna be that high class woman. You know what you want. You will get all the relationship yang you nak. The guy will be so loving to you. The guy will have a lot of respect for you. That's what you want. That is what I want also. So we are in this journey together. Okay? Alright, take care. Bye.